Hi everyone, James Bazan, Shadow Minister for National Defence for the Conservative Party of Canada, and here I am with Bob Zimmer, our Shadow Minister for Arctic Affairs,
Yeah.
and we're in Inuvik, in front of the forward operating location for the Royal Canadian Air Force. Now, this base is very important to Canada. Why is
It
that,
is.
Bob?
Most of the incursions that happen in the Arctic happen in the northwest side of the Arctic. This very day, there's 5 Chinese icebreakers up in the Beaufort Sea doing surveillance or doing scientific research, is what they say. Even this year, there's been Chinese and Russian incursions by sea and by air, and they used to do it by themselves, but now they're cooperating, doing that surveillance.
So-called training together,
Right.
right?
And they're testing our defenses to see what we're going to do in response. So the threat is in the northwest side of the Arctic, as you know, James. That's why we need a better presence in Inuvik.
So in the last federal campaign, Conservatives promised that we were going to set up 2 Arctic bases up here,
Yeah.
one in Inuvik, one in Iqaluit, and those bases would be full-time wings. We got Russian Bear bombers, Chinese fighter jets, testing our limits and response times. And so the closer we are to protect and defend Canadian sovereignty,
Right.
as well as work under NORAD to protect continental security,
Right.
the Auditor General has been critical of the government for dragging their feet. They're not ready to receive the F-35s that are supposed to start arriving next year in 2026.
Yeah.
We can't even house them at the main bases in Cold Lake or Bagotville because the
Right.
hangars aren't ready. If we're going to get the F-35s, we've got to be able to forward locate them as well. And so you can't forward deploy and have them sitting here at this forward operating location in Inuvik or Iqaluit or Yellowknife if we don't upgrade these hangars.
I know we've promised real action, but we've seen in the past decade is a whole bunch of liberal inaction. What we should be seeing there are busy renovations happening, ready to receive that F-35. Because it isn't just us that are going to use this facility. It's going to be our NORAD partners that use it as well. So Mark Carney has said he's not prioritized Inuvik. We are saying we need to prioritize Inuvik.
And we're saying that we need to have that permanent presence with a full-time Canadian Forces base right here in Inuvik, and this should be a wing that's there to actually enhance NORAD and help us defend Canada and North America in a much more efficient manner. If we're going to have adversaries that continue to escalate conflict around the world, we have to be ready to defend our airspace, our sea, our land, and our citizens right here in the north.
Conservatives stand up for Northerners.